All right, ready to get curious again with some of the amazing things that happen every night while you're sleeping? Today we've got a couple really strange animals that have names that, well, maybe their behaviors are even stranger than their names. The first one is an animal that's in the news a lot right now called a pangolin. Have you ever heard of a pangolin? What on earth is a pangolin? What does it look like and what does it do? Well, it does a whole lot of things, but I think you'll be amazed at some of the stuff it does while you were sleeping. So are pangolins perfect for picnics? They don't mind if ants show up. Well, at pangolin picnics, ants wouldn't be pests. They'd be the meal. With no teeth and a long, sticky tongue, about all these scaly animals can eat are ants and termites. There'd always be a ball to play with because pangolins roll up into balls for defense. Once rolled up, they can even roll away. Why aren't pangolins invited to every picnic? Well, they spray a powerfully stinky spray when upset, and they come out only at night. So females spend 3 to 4 hours every night foraging for food, and males spend at least twice as long. Unless you like your picnics dark and smelly, better not bother inviting a pangolin. Now it would be fun to go against all this advice and go ahead and create a picnic with a pangolin. Now remember, when do pangolins come out? What do they eat? And what about their behavior, right? So imagine a picnic with a pangolin. You could draw a picture of it or write about it, or maybe just write an invitation for a pangolin to come out and play. I'd be really curious to see what you come up with to invite a pangolin for a picnic. Now, the other animal we have is called a grunion. Yeah, not an onion, but a grunion. Now, this is a really crazy and interesting animal, especially about its nighttime behavior. Because you see, going on a Grunion Run can be a lot of fun, as long as you go on the right night. The grunion fish comes out on only specific nights. But those who are familiar with the cycle of ocean tides can predict when they will appear. So get this, a grunion is a type of fish. Now that's really important for what's about to come next. When grunions do decide it's time to run, they can be some of the easiest fish to catch. What was that? Fish running? Yeah, technically they don't have any legs, so they don't really run, but they truly are fish out of water. When the night tides are just right for a few hours, they ride waves onto the beaches of Southern California by the thousands to spawn and lay their eggs in the sand. Now, if you've never seen or heard of a grunion before, much less a Grunion Run, definitely see if you can do some searching and discovering more about a grunion, specifically on the night that they come out on the beaches in Southern California and cover it. And if you've never seen a fish run before, definitely check out a grunion. Now, like it said, it's a fish out of water. Have you ever felt like being a fish out of water yourself at some time? Like maybe not a fish trying to run on a beach, but think about a time that you were doing something that you didn't feel like was natural to you. How did it make you feel? Were you successful? Were you scared? What was it like? See if you can think about a time, and if you want to, even write a little bit about it to share with others. So yeah, thanks for getting curious about pangolins and grunions and all the crazy things that animals do while you were sleeping. Thanks again for your curiosity, and stay curious.